Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Glacius! Confringo! Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without...
Can't be having none of your nonsense. Loom like that again.
Revelio. This place has seen better.
I dream of making a better world.
Revelio.
Young friend.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Missed me.
Arresto momento. Bombarda.
You won't.
Incendio. Maps. Defendo. Glaciers.
Best that I
Descendo. Glaciers. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
more happy days for you.
Revelio.
Nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war's over.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Revelio.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Curiosity.
I saw hoofprints in the forest the other day that I swear belong to a unicorn.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Sure, are we?
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio. Reparo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Revelio.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent. This is going well. That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant. Made it. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, but you trusted...
Suppose it's worth a look.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Revelio.
You shouldn't get so upset in herbology. The rate you're going, you'll need a calming draft.
Made it. Excellent. Did it. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Aha! Brilliant!
I asked him to Takar to tutor me in Transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Revelio.
Brilliant. Excellent. Looked rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. That wasn't too bad.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Ratty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Ratty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Ratty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio.
Door. Ratty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
Better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. I take what I want.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
I wouldn't go back to Pit upon Ford if they was giving out galleons.
I'm sure there's something there.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Hi!
You're going to regret that. Aha! I see you!
Glaciers. Confringo. Descendo. Defendo.
Die. Might want to look up. I quit now while you're still alive.
Glaciers. Descendo. Confringo.
Expulso!
Did you hear that?
Expulso!
Defender.
What was that?
Glaciers. Descendo.
Somebody out there.
Confringo.
You'll pay for
Arresto momentum bombardo. Incendio. Expulso. Leviosa.
No, don't!
pay for that.
Incendio. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Revelio.
He must be here somewhere.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will...
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Revelio.
My friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Aloha Mora.
I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand. I'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Good thing the military's out.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh,
Revelio.
one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Revelio.
We've done what we came to do.
Places. Vinder. Confringer. Revelio.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Revelio.
Watch your step.
Pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Revelio.
Quiet, what was that?
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Revelio. Oh, she isn't making it easy.
It's a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her.
Reparo. Revelio.
Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Confringo. Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Revelio.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio. I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Aaron.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
How did I get mixed up?
Protego!
Bombarda! Incendio! Could it be?
I know you're the one.
It's the one who took the goblin out. It's Norman Chadwell's little saviour. Expulso! Death from above! Look what you've done!
Glacier!
Expulso!
Arrest!
There'll be more of that.
Bombarda! Incendio! Accio!
Of inspiration! Expulso!
Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun...
Show yourself.
Descendo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Certainly looks to be the place. Revelio. Where in Merlin's name am I? Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio. There we go. Ashwinder should have expected company. Wait. Slippery? Ooh, interfering. Incendio! Descendo! Bolshock! You quite crazy. There you go, like the grip. You're a effective Bolshock! Where's that goblin hell? You die. Confringo! Descendo! Glacius!
Hang on!
Defendo! Descendo! Confringo! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! I better watch my step in here. Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Says there's
Glacis. What a dreadful lot. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo.
Perfect. Let's see what we've got.
This must be what all the fuss was about. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Oh, more Rushwinders.
My skills are wasted doing this.
Revelio. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Repulso. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. What's this? Some sort of treasure map.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
This looks...
Oh, you're wasting your time with her.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble.
This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
Glacius, Alando.
Bombarda! Arresto momentum. Accio! Incendio!
Pathetic! Expulso! Rookwoods don't go down easy!
Accio! Arresto momentum. Bombarda!
Potato! Is that meant to be an attack of some sort? Expulso! Perhaps you wanted to give up?
Stand and fight me!
Expulso!
Arresto momentum. Bombarda!
Had enough? Such agility!
Accio!
You saw Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Glacius! Defender! Potato!
You haven't the knack at all!
Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio! Perhaps not the best.
Might want to look up.
Oh, what's going on? How did that feel?
Arresto
Patricitus totalis!
Death from above!
Incendio!
Patricitus totalis! Get yourself out of that one! That one hurt. Patricitus totalis!
Incendio!
What shall you do now?
What are your faults, son?
Patricitus!
No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll keep coming. Nothing you ain't wearing that goblin helm you stole. Flash of inspiration. Stand still.
Bombarda!
This has become personal. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum. Might give you bitch, aren't we? Incendio! Bombarda!
We go from here. Look what you've done. You pay for that.
Defendo! Confringo!
Expulso!
Revelio! Shame nobody saw that. Depulso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio!
You won't? Where did you go, coward? Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption!
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake.
Patricitus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
You little coward!
Confringo!
You can't keep...
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ash one. Revelio. Revelio. That did it. And look, treasure. This is going well.
Oh!
That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Made it. Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Ah. Brilliant. Close enough. This is going well. Now that's more like it. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Brilliant flying, I do. Ha-ha! Now that's more like it! Made it. Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
dig things. You should be proud of all the...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Clears the mind, I say. Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
By a cursed throne, we do our things here.
I thought I could count on my...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go. but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower, just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. Must be upstairs. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Hello, Hamura. Revelio. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.